Kuala Lumpur, like many cities all over the world, is facing ever greater challenges on a daily basis. The only way cities like Kuala Lumpur and developing world can continue to contribute to the climate goals is to have a consistent annual funding to enable us to preserve urban green spaces and conserve our forested areas as carbon sinks. If we keep innovating to ensure our cities are walkable and invest more in public transport, we can further reduce carbon emission and over-reliance on motor vehicles. To adapt to extreme climate events, I also advocate for more nature-based solutions, including expanding the smart city concept and making urban centers into biodiversity hubs and create biodiverse cities. Different spelling, S-I-T-I-E-S instead of S-I-T-Y. By 2040, there will be an estimated 1.3 billion tons of plastic polluting the air, water, and food we eat. In fact, each of us now have microplastics in our bloodstream, vital organs, and as for this year, even in babies, in pregnant women. Despite these challenges, I consider ourselves among the luckiest cities and communities living in the region of the world that is relatively peaceful. Mr. President, I thank you for the courage that you have demonstrated in hosting COP29 in Baku, which can only happen because you have managed to convince your fellow leaders to give peace a chance. For without peace, there can be no sustainable development, just as without sustainable development, we cannot win the peace. I thank you for Azerbaijan's contribution to the sustainable urbanization as you rebuild your cities, guided by the new urban agenda and the sustainable development goals. As you know, the Azeri poet Nizami Ganjavi, in his wisdom and his poetic expression, said that, quote unquote, in the hour of adversity, be not without hope, for crystal rain falls from the black clouds. In adversity, we can find opportunities. Let us dig deep in ourselves to find the will to give peace a chance, to make peace with nature, and to make peace with ourselves. I humbly call upon all member states to strengthen multilateralism and strengthen the hand of multilateral organizations like the United Nations to ensure that we leave COP29 with more concrete actions, timelines, funding to save the planets of today's and future generations. Without collaboration and cooperation, without a whole of society approach, we cannot hope to survive into the next century. The Loss and Damage Fund and this COP29 is finance COP and enabling COP. Let us make sure that the available funds reaches the most needed. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I also would like to thank the Nazami Ganjavi International Center for giving me a platform to continue flipping the script on urbanization. I'm very pleased to belong to the COP29 International Advisory Committee organized by the NGIC as a platform for the like-minded eminent leaders and scholars to share their experiences and innovative ideas with the COP29 presidency. I'm glad to